welcome to Nocturnal. Sophie here again.
I'm Dylan. Welcome to a whole new episode. We've got stuff from all around the world on this week's episode. We've got Black Seeds from New Zealand. We've got instrumental post-rockers Laura from Melbourne. We've got Love of Diagrams also from Melbourne. It's just jam-packed.
It's going to be huge. We're going to start off by showing you guys Love of Diagrams. They're a three-piece. They're Melbourne-based. Two girls in Tassie started the band, and now they do some great abrasive kind of indie rock.
Hi, I'm Luke. I play guitar and sing in Love of Diagrams.
I'm Antonia. I play bass in Love of Diagrams.
My name is Monica. I play drums in Love of Diagrams.
Monica and I knew each other in Tasmania, which is where we're both from, and we'd all sort of moved to Melbourne in 2000 and we started jamming together. And in the beginning I think we just liked jamming and we liked making music, and that's what we concentrated on. It was instrumental and quite different, I would say, to the way we are now.
It was a little kind of quieter and slower.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the kind of straightforward songs where you can say this song's about this thing or that song's about that thing. I think that's what we really liked about playing instrumentally, is that people had could read into the idea of the song or the mood of the song and read stuff into it. And I think we like to keep that spirit with sync lyrics.
What we've carried through is that even though we've got singing, it's not overly explained, and people can still sort of decide, or it's a bit like a puzzle that people have to sort of try and work out.
Yeah, it's like lyrics are suggested with meaning instead of didactic.
Yeah, there's no strong narrative. That's for sure.
So you've been touring a lot in the United States.
Yeah.
And you're out South by Southwest.
We were there. That was crazy. That was very insane. There's music everywhere. Really kind of overwhelming, actually. But we played.
Too much.
Yeah. We played 3 shows there, and that was really good, just to get people to come along and see us, and I think that went well for us. So that was good.
So what did you think of touring America? How is it different than Australia?
It's just so vast, and there are so many places to go, and I think we had
what do we have? We had something like 20. How many shows did we have?
About 20.
About 20 shows in about 25 days or something like that. And you just like completely, cities, one huge city after another, just playing show night after night. But it was really great. Like every time it was like we were getting plugged straight into some other great sort of underground music scene in every city we went to. All the shows were pretty DIY, set up by people who just wanted to set up the show for us or whatever. We weren't doing like a big tour with another band. And that was just a really great way of finding all these great people in all these different cities.
Times in the last 8 months or something, and the second time we made an album in Chicago at Electrical Audio, which is a great experience.
With Bob Weston?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was amazing. He has become a great friend, and it just worked really well. His recording sensibilities and his talent. He's just really talented.
Recording with him was just really great because he really liked the music and we were really in awe of working with Bob Weston, and then but he just really clicked really quickly and he got these great sounds really quickly, so he only had like 11 days or whatever all up, but it was plenty long enough. I guess we experimented a lot more on this record than we ever have before. Putting out the record in Australia it was going to come out a lot earlier, and now it looks like it's going to be probably towards the end of the year now. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Start playing lots of shows again, and lots of shows in Melbourne anyway. I suppose we'll do some kind of Australian tour when the album comes out as well.
Probably, well, we're going back to the States in October, I think. An EP is going to come out probably around then, and we'll probably tour the States again. And then the record will come out here, then we'll probably do a full Australian tour, which is something we've never done before.
Hey guys, you're with Sarah from Nocturnal. We're out and about in Sydney and we're about to check out the new band The Oceans down here at the Metro. Let's go up and check it out. So this is your first gig at the Metro, isn't it?
As the Oceans ashore is.
Yeah, there was some jamming a long time ago in another group. And yeah, so this time is the first time we sort of, I suppose, the Oceans is something, I think you could kind of say that the Oceans is when we all decided, right, we're going to take this seriously. We're going to really kind of think about what does this mean? Like, we've been playing music together for ages.
How long have you been playing together?
About 8 years. 8 years we've all been sort of playing together in different sort of bands and forms, but now we're the Oceans.
When did The Oceans formally come together as one band?
About a year and a half ago. So it's relatively
It's a newish little baby band.
Yeah. I think I first heard about you guys on FBI. You had a bit of airplay.
Yeah, cool. They've been really supportive of
FBI
us.
have been great. Hey, the FBI kind of like just for the Sydney music scene have been really, really supportive and sort of it helps. The Sydney scene needed something, you know, and FBI have been getting behind it and they helped us. So yeah, it's been great.
Hey, thanks for that awesome report on the Oceans. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of them. Sophie, now tell us about this band you went and saw.
We went down to the Hopetoun in Surrey Hills, Sydney, and we saw Laura. Laura are from Melbourne. They're really exciting. They do post-rock in a kind of interesting way.
Orchestral or something?
Yeah, orchestral, definitely. They've got these sweeping landscapes. The sort of music that you want to close your eyes to and just bliss out. Hi there, you're watching Nocturnal. We're joined here by David and Andrew, both from Melbourne and both from the band called Laura. The raw stats of the band, it's a six-piece. We've got drums, we've got two guitars, we've got a bass, we've got a cello, which is a bit unusual, and then we've got someone on keys. For someone who's never seen you guys live, can you describe your sound?
We're an instrumental band mainly, so and we produce a really kind of sort of dark cinematic style of instrumental music. I guess similar to what you'd hear in the background of a dramatic film, sort of soundtrack music.
It's not necessarily just dark music. There's a lot of we tend to go from dark to light very, very quickly and try and sort of manipulate people's emotions in a very jagged kind of a way. That's one of the goals.
I read in a review that someone said that your music's not for everyone. Who's it for?
No, our music's definitely not for everyone. I actually have had a lot of circumstances where people have felt uncomfortable to tell me, I don't really like what you do, because they feel that they're offensive to say so, and it's not the case. We don't think everyone's going to like what we do. It's not a goal of ours to please everyone. I think a goal of pleasing everyone would be a pretty self-destructive and disappointing outcome on all aspects of life, music or not.
It's not always for the people that we expect it's going to be for. Some of the best experiences I've had playing in the band we'll be playing a venue, one of the venues around the traps in Melbourne where a lot of this sort of music gets played, and you see the same sort of faces coming to shows, but then somebody you've never seen before and who's obviously never seen a band like this before, who's been dragged along by one of their friends, will come up and say, just grab you by the arm, just go, I feel so, I just feel, and it's great, the idea that somebody who wouldn't normally listen to that style of music can be affected by it in just one night.
Sydney, how many times have you been here? Do you like coming? What's good and bad about the Sydney scene?
With this band is the second time we've been here. Yeah, how do I feel about it? I feel good about it when we come here and the rooms are full. That's how I feel about it.
Sure.
It's great. Radio up here is fantastic. FBI and SER support us immensely and have since the first single at the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So those guys play a major role in us being able to come back and do these shows. The difference of playing in Melbourne is generally we're leaving our day jobs and getting off the phone from our families or our friends and trying to keep life together whilst sound checking and playing a show and then getting home. Whereas when you come to Sydney, I guess the opportunity for us is to switch our phones off, get away from the email and really just spend the time together and be a band and concentrate on it.
In Hopetoun, I heard that you guys, when you did your sound check, went to 113 decibels, well over the limit. Do you reckon you went over the limit when you did your gig tonight? Was it loud?
Well,
too loud?
Our bass player exploded his amp in the first song,
we noticed,
and then upgraded. So I'd say, based purely from his performance alone, I'd say we probably exceeded those levels.
Okay. Andrew, David, thanks for chatting with Nocturnal.
Thanks for having us.
And enjoy the rest of your time in Sydney.
Hi, we're Pivot.
And you are watching Nocturnal on Channel 31.
Next, what have we got, Sophs?
We've got the Black Seeds. These guys do some rad reggae. They're from Wellington in New Zealand and they played at the Newtown. Any other info before we have a look, Dills?
They're awesome. Let's check it out.
Hi, we're two members from the Black Seeds. I'm Daniel. I'm Tim. I play percussion and vocals and every time we've been to Sydney, it's been great. I mean, it was a little bit slow at the start. We've been back here 6 times now. We've played. This is the 4th time we've played at Newtown, and it's always been great.
So how does like dub work into the whole Black Seed picture?
It's an integral part thanks to our soundman Lee Preble. I don't know if most people are probably aware that in dub music as opposed to reggae, the soundman has got an incredibly important role of dubbing out the band using originally home-built echo units and different sort of amplifiers and things. And we have taken the soundman style like King Tubby or Lee Scratch Perry, those sorts of things. Got Lee who's a doctor, who's a master, that sort of thing. And he dubs us out, so we integrate the soundman as a part of the show. It's not just a band, and then we have that's a whole sound as well, and he's part of that. I would consider the New Zealand reggae scene outside of Jamaica to be one of the most real roots music based styles. It's kind of we're just beginning to develop our own version of dub and reggae. And it comes out of the roots music that's already in New Zealand. Pretty amazing scene, really. A lot of amazing musicians who are very serious and earnest about what they do. I think that's really important. And everyone seems to be wanting to create a new thing and be proud of it. Because, there are a lot of talented musicians doing that sort of style in New Zealand.
I think being at the bottom of the world, it makes us try a lot harder, because we definitely want to try.
We come from an island, it's called islands as well, like Jamaica, we have the whole sea mythology happening. That stuff.
Hey, that was the Renegade Parade, which wound its way down King Street. It was cool fun, I have to say.
That's all we got for you this week, guys. You've been watching Nocturnal. My name's Sophie.
And I'm Dylan. Make sure you keep an eye on our website for all the info of what's coming up on the shows, information on how to volunteer, information on how to redo our website, and also information on our launch party, which we'll have exclusive details of next week.
See you next week.
See ya.